All right, back to our original programming. Today I'm trying out this new microphone so that I can film in public without screaming, take you guys to the beach, take you guys to the absolutely gorgeous Alawai Canal, which is a man-made canal in Hawaii, and it's in Honolulu. It sort of separates the rest of Honolulu and Waikiki. So if you are oceanside of the Alawai, you'll be in Waikiki, and on the other side, you're going towards Kaimuki and all of these other places. So anyway, you'll see Diamond Head way behind us, which is pretty exciting. All right, so let's get started. Today we are talking about our dynamic warm-up. We're going to do a yoga-inspired dynamic warm-up. And the reason that we do our dynamic warm-up is to start lubricating the joints, get that synovial fluid going. We are bringing our heart rate up a little bit so that when we get in the boat, it's not a huge shock. We're warming up our muscles so that they're a little bit more pliable, and you'll be less likely to get injured if you do a good dynamic warm-up. So a lot of the moves that are in a traditional dynamic warm-up are similar to some of our yoga moves anyway. So we're going to just go on the whole premises of these movements being organic and natural movements. Natural movement is, sort of the foundations of Tai Chi and yoga. So yeah, let's get it going. Take off my flip-flops. And yeah, so we'll start out with a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a shimmy, a little bit of side to side. 4 or 5 shimmies side to side. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale, soften on down. Make your way into your tabletop. So we'll go for about 5 to 10 cat-cows here. Getting the spine moving. And we'll do a nice 4-point. So we're warming up our wrists here. We're warming up our shoulders and our hips and knees just by putting a little bit of weight, moving on over, a little bit of weight. So 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. All the way around, all the way around. This is a really nice view here in Honolulu. And it's one of the places that a lot of local people like to take their morning walk or their run or their bike. There's also a lot of people who fish here. So really kind of a nice time to see what Hawaii is like in the city in the morning. So when you're ready, tucking your toes, inhale, lift up for your down dog. Walk your feet out a little bit. Paddling around here. Just checking it out. Stretching your back, a little bit side, a little bit side. Awesome. Roll on forward towards your plank. Plank doesn't have to be a big show. If you are watching this with a coach and your coach wants to pause it here and add in some push-ups, that is always an option. And then let your knees come down, hips come down. Think around, roll around here. When you're ready, tuck your toes, inhale, lift up, right leg comes up, big stretch. Bring it on through to meet your hands. Lift on up. We're going to work the hips, the hamstrings, the glutes. Just rolling back and forth 5 to 10 times. I am really hoping that I'm fully in frame here, but when you're ready, hands come down, foot comes back to meet the other foot, back into your plank. Go for some push-ups here, or maybe some side planks, rolling through 30 seconds. Staying nice and dynamic. No part of your stroke is stationary except for that sitting ready at the catch during a race. Just rolling through, staying really mobile. And when you're ready, sink everything down. Inhale, push down, lift up. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Inhale, left leg this time, big stretch. And bring it on through to meet your hands. Back knee comes down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink on down. Then start that flossing motion, shifting side to side. Rolling on back. Rolling on forward 5 to 10 times here. And this is completely adjustable. If you are in really good shape, you're really having no problems with your mobility, you can make it harder, you can make it easier. And it always depends on your coach too. So, all right, really good hamstring work there. Hands come down after you shift forward. Press that back knee off the ground. Slide that foot on back. We'll go for a couple more of these side planks. Rolling on up. Waving on over. Inhale, roll on up. If you're just starting your rowing journey, say you're a 13, 14-year-old and you have trouble with your push-ups still, you can always do them on your knees. No shame in that game. Keep yourself from getting hurt. If you are working through an injury, especially in the low back, you can always tuck your toes for your push-ups or for your side planks. All right. Awesome. Hanging out here for just a moment. You can go for your push-ups. You can go for some knee to nose crunches with windshield wiper legs. Rolling around though. And tuck your toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften, walk on forward towards your hands. And then sit down, lift up. So we're warming up the quads here. Inhale on up. Exhale, squat on down. Inhale up. Exhale, squat on down. Coaches, if you want to take this time to turn this into some jumpies or some really organic burpees, if you're a coach who likes burpees, to warm up. But we'll go to 5 to 10 here. Just rolling around. Taking your time. Awesome. Inhale, lift up. Maybe a little bit of side to side tilting. Fold forward. Hands find the ground. Knees are nice and bent. Inhale, twist on open. Exhale, trade sides, twist. Trade sides, twist. It's really great for the hips, for the glutes. And last one. Soften on down. We're going to go for some lunges. You can have these be stationary, so slide that right foot on back. Here we are in our nice lunge. Inhale on up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can turn these into your walking lunges if you want. You can turn these into your jumping split squats. Your prerogative, coach's prerogative. We'll go 5 to 10 of those. Inhale, wave on forward, bring that back heel down a little bit for a nice triangle. And then shift your weight back, soften that back knee, step forward, fold forward, change sides. Left leg comes back. Roll your shoulders over your hips. Inhale on up. Exhale. You can always pause here. Make these a little bit more challenging. Inhale on up. 5 to 10 of these. The view from where I am standing is pretty good. There's people golfing. The mountains are behind us. Awesome. All right, bring that back heel down, wave forward, hands find the ground. A nice triangle. Soften that back knee down, step on forward. We're gonna go for some warrior 3, single leg, stiff leg deadlift. So you can make this more challenging by adding a twist if you like. We'll roll on up. Grab that. A really cute dog just walked by. Grab that leg. I have trouble keeping stable on unstable ground. Should probably spend some more time doing some beach yoga. So this is the little bit easier version of this. Slide that lifted leg back. You can touch the ground. Roll forward. Give it a squeeze. Slide back, touch the ground. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, slide on down, right hand finds the ground, open up. Exhale, trade sides, twist. Hands find the ground, roll on forward. You can always pause here, give those a good try. I'm going to switch to the other side. So give that knee a squeeze, roll on down. Come on up, give it a squeeze, roll on down. Come on up. We'll try that a little bit harder version here. Come on down, left hand finds the ground. If your left foot is on the ground, open up for a nice half moon. Exhale, trade sides, right hand finds the ground, left hand opens up. Awesome. And if you want to make this a little bit more advanced, you can add your walking lunges into your single leg, stiff leg, Romanian if you want to, but we'll give that a try. So I'm gonna let these folks take their little run on by. Morning. But it'll look a little bit like this. Step on forward for your walking lunge, tilt forward, step on forward, walking lunge, tilt forward, step on forward for your walking lunge, tilt forward, and you can even add your twist here. Or if you want to get really adventurous, step on back, step back. You can tilt on forward, open up, exhale, trade sides, twist, step on back. You can even twist for your lunge here. Morning. Coming on up, and then step on back. Woo! Coach Lizzie would go for the non-advanced, and then you can really make it your own. You can change it. And then the last thing we're going to do, really working on the hips. If you aren't dynamic and you aren't working the muscles and the joints that you don't usually use, you're much more likely to get injured. So we'll come on down and go into our ninja lunges here. So this is good for that side-to-side motion that we don't do a lot of in rowing. Just a little bit, 10 on each side, 5 on each side, coaches, whatever you want to do. Awesome. Thank you so much. Quick warm-up should only take you about 10 minutes, especially if you're getting really into it, getting really warm. But thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great season. Thank you so much. No injuries.